Today's topic, life lessons and white lies. White lies are that kind of lie that we think that don't prejudice anybody, okay? Is that good lie? So let's discuss about this today. To start with, we have here three sentences. Letter A says, Santa left a gift for you. B, if you eat watermelon seeds, they grow in your belly. And C, when you lie, your nose grows. So, have you ever heard these statements? Will or did you tell the truth about Santa to your children? Why? Is it okay to tell a lie to your child if it's funny and not dangerous? What do you think? And here I highlighted the difference because we tell a lie, but we tell the truth. Okay? Now, we're going to pause your video, okay? And you need to read this sentence and complete the gaps with the words and phrases in the boxes. So pause your video, take your time. And let's check. The first sentence says, it's impossible to bring up a child without telling small and not dangerous lies from time to time. So for this, we have white lies. This phrasal verb here, bring up a child, bring up, means criar, okay? So when we say criar uma criança, criar os filhos, bring up a child or bring up a son, okay? Letter B. You can't ask your child to be saying true things with you if you tell them lies. So someone that say true things is honest. Letter C. I feel that the author of the article is not saying true things. The person that not say true things is dishonest. I will add here. When you are a parent, you cannot always be calm and wise. Letter D. Parents' lies make children believe not true and real. False things about the world. This is dangerous. And letter E. Thanks to some of my parents' lies, I learned important things that you learn about life, our world, and how it works. Life lessons. Okay? So now that we're done, let's clean everything. Let's move to the following slide. Here we have the same things. Sorry. Here we have some sentence that parents tell their children. So let's start reading them. Letter A says, if you sit too close to the TV, your eyesight becomes worse. Letter B, when you swallow chewing gum, it stays in you for 7 years. So chewing gum is like babalu, trident, you know? And swallow is like chew is the movement that we do. But if we swallow like this, it stays in you for 7 years. Letter C, if you pee in the pool, the water changes color. Letter D, if you make a horrible face, your face can stay like that forever. Letter E, you can't find a job if you have tattoos and piercing. Letter F, if you want something, you need to work hard to get it. Letter D, you can't grow if you don't eat vegetables. And letter 8, if you want to be successful, you need to find a well-paid job. Now, we're going to discuss these questions. As you are watching the recorded lesson, you can answer this like in a writing activity, or you can also record your answers and send me. Okay? The important is doing. So, which of these statements do you think are false and which are true? Did your parents tell you any of these white lies? Did the lies teach you any life lessons? Do you or will you tell lies to your kids? Why or why not? Are lies like this typical in your culture? Are there any other lies that parents in your culture use? Can a parent always be honest with their child? What do you think? Take notes of your answers. If you need to search for a word in the dictionary, do it, okay? But think and try to create this structure, all right? Now, we have here some sentence, and I want to pause your video and highlight the condition in each of them, okay? So what is the condition? In the example, if you were a child is the condition, okay? So take your notes. And let's check. If you sit too close to the TV, your eyesight becomes worse. So here's the condition. Letter B, when you swallow chewing gum, it stays in you for 7 years. So here's the condition. You can't find a job if you have tattoos and piercings. So if, this part is the condition. And letter D, you can't grow if you don't eat vegetables. If you don't eat vegetables is the condition. All right? How do we know is the condition? We use the zero conditional when we are talking about something that happens and then there is a result. Okay? So in a zero conditional, we are always going to use present tenses. Okay? Always. It's like when I say, if you do your homework, you have good grades. If you eat chocolate, you get happy. Okay? The part of the sentence with if or when, that are the words that show condition, se e quando. A always goes first or doesn't have to go first. We saw that it doesn't have to go first. It can be the second part of the sentence, right? And if the sentence starts with if or when, a conditional, we use a comma before the second part, or we don't use a comma. We use a comma. I will show you everything that we just said in the sentence. Take a look here. We have if in the beginning of the sentence and also the second part of the sentence. Okay? If we start the sentence with if and when, we have the comma. But when they are in the second part, we don't need a comma because they do this job of uniting the sentence. Okay? And here we have present tenses. Don't, can't, have. All of them in present. Okay? So think about this when we are doing things like we have a condition, and after this condition, if these things happens, there is a result. Okay? So now you are going to put the verbs in brackets in the correct form to create zero conditional sentence. I will do the first one with you as an example, and then you are going to stop your video to do. So if it be very cold, water freeze. All right. So we saw that we're always going to use present simple. Okay. So the first verb we have here is be. When I use it, I use am, is, or are. Is. So if it's very cold, water. And here we have the verb freezes, because we're talking about the water, third person. Okay? So now, stop your video and do the others, please. Let's check. He isn't productive if she, negative form, doesn't drink a cup of coffee in the morning. Letter C. When you wake up earlier, you manage to do more chores. Now we have you. So if you are a parent, you, we don't need to change the verb, worry about your kids all the time. A person, someone, third person, so a person becomes happier when they see their friends and family. When modern parents, plural, they have children, they try to continue living an active lifestyle. Okay? So imagine that in all the sentence we are saying, if something happens, other happens. Se uma coisa acontece, outra acontece. So always present. Okay? Now, we have here some situations. You are going to create either a life lesson or a white lie for each of them. And you should create 2 life lessons and 2 white lies using zero conditional. That's the structure we learned. For example, situation. Your child wants to go for a walk, but you are too tired. Life lesson. You can't go for a walk When you work hard, sometimes you need some rest. White lie, when the weather is bad, we can't go for a walk. I will do also letter A with you. You see a super expensive toy in a shop that you can't buy, but your child wants it. Life lesson. We can't have everything we want. Or money doesn't grow up in trees. And white light, when we return home, we buy. Do you know this one? So let's see the other situations. Letter B, your child loves fast food and doesn't want to eat anything else. Letter C, your child has no friends at their new school. Letter D, you see people smoking and your child says they want to try it. Letter E, your child doesn't do their homework and lies to their teachers saying that they left it at home. Your child wants to have a dog, but you think they are not ready for it. So always a life lesson, a way to teach, and a white lie. Now, you are going to write a white lie and a life lesson for each of the topics. For example, first topic I have here is money. Life lesson, if you want to be rich, you should find a good job or start your own business. White lie, when you are an adult, you can buy everything that you want. So we're gonna do with jobs, diet, people and relationship, education and learning, adult life, and friends. Be as much creative as possible and always use the conditional structure, okay? And remember that all of them are in the present tense. If you have any further questions, or you want to know more about this topic, get in touch and I will help you. Okay? Bye.